So the question says 2 to the power 2x minus 5 times 2 to the power x is equals to minus 4, right? So let's do, first let's bring 4 to this side. So if we bring 4 to this side, it means this negative sign will change to the positive sign, right? So we got 2 to the power 2x minus 5 times 2 to the power x plus 4 is equals to 0. Now the next step, we need to break down the 2 to the power 2x. So if you remember from the exponents rule, you know that when you have x times x, this is same as x to the power 1 plus 1. Because what did the rule say? That if there is nothing, it means there exists a 1, right? And we know that if the bases are the same, the bases are x. So we have base, if our base is same, then we simply add the power. So we have x 1 plus 1, which will give us x to the power 2. This is what happened here. So we're going to work in reverse, right? So 2 to the power 2x, will be breaking it into 2 to the power x times 2 to the power x, correct? Then minus 5 times 2 to the power x plus 4 is equals to 0. Now from here, what do? As you can see, we cannot do anything, right? Because we don't have any common power, right? If you try to pull out 2 to the power x, you can see we have 2 to the power x here, we have 2 to the power x here, but here we have no 2 to the power x. So what do we use? In this case, we'll be using something called a K method. So what is K method? So now we'll be selecting 2 to the power x as our K. So we'll say let K be is equals to 2 to the power x. So what do we mean? So wherever you see 2 to the power x, we'll be replacing that with k, okay? So we have 2 to the power x, we'll be replacing with k, times 2 to the power x, we'll be replacing with k, minus 5 to 2 to the power x, we'll be replacing with k, plus 4 is equals to 0. So as we discussed here, we got the same power, right? So we have k times k, this will change to k to the power of 2, right? So we got k to the power of 2 minus 5k plus 4 is equals to 0. Now from here, we simply have our factorization, right? So let's see, we got 1 times plus 4, we get a positive 4, alright? Now we need to look for factors of 4 such that when we add or minus, we get minus 5, but when we multiply, we get a positive 4. So what are those two factors? We know those two factors are negative 1 and negative 4. Why? Because negative 1 times negative 4 will give you positive 4, and negative 1, negative 4, you'll get negative 5. So hence the two factors are k minus 1 and k minus 4. But are we done? No, we are not done yet. Because if you remember here, we said let k be is equals to 2 to the power x. So now we need to come back and put 2 to the power x in place of k, okay? So let's do that. So now if we have k to the power minus 1, so we got k minus 1 equal to 0, right? So in place of k, we'll be coming and replacing with 2 to the power x. Minus 1 is equals to 0. So now again, x on one side, numbers on one side. So we have 2 to the power x is equals to 1. Because the moment 1 goes the other side, it changes the sign. Now here, we do 2 to the power x, and here we got 1. So if you remember your exponent rules, you know that you need to have 2 on both sides. But what did our exponent rule say? It said that anything to the power 0 is always equals to 1, right? So we can come and write this in terms of 2 to the power x is equals to 2 to the power of 0. Now we know our base are same. We can simply pull down the exponent. So our answer is x is equals to 0. But we are not done. We've got the other factor as well, right? So what does the other factor say? Or k minus 4 is equals to 0. Again, in place of k, we come and replace with 2 to the power of x. So we say 2 to the power of x minus 4 is equals to 0. What do we do? Numbers on one side, x on one side. 2 to the power x. The moment 4 goes the other side, it changes the sign from negative to positive. Now, we need to write this 4 in terms of 2, right? Because we need to bring the x down. So, you know that when you have 2 to the power 2, that is equals to 4, right? If you say 2 to the power of 2. This is same as 2 times 2, which is same as 4, right? So we can write this in terms of 2 to the power of 2. Therefore, the x value is 2. So your two answer are x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 0.